This video is an explanation of ORD feature definitions versus hydraulic and SUDA models and the interaction between the two. Feature definitions should be familiar to the ORD user as they're used throughout the application. Remember, the feature definition defines how an item looks by feature symbologies, element templates, and annotation groups. Drainage and utility feature definitions should be understood to be a little different in that they contain feature definitions and those components, but they also include SUDA components and hydraulic properties for analysis as well. SUDA refers to Subsurface Utility Design and Analysis. This has been produced by Bentley and continued on and used in the open roads application. It uses prototypes that are defined by hydraulic characteristics and catalogs for conduits, inlets, etc. to define the utility or specifically drainage characteristics for analysis. Other hydraulic software has been added to the open roads application as well. StormCAD is the primary hydraulic analysis program that's been incorporated. It uses the rational method for stormwater design. There are other options such as civil storm and sewer gyms via license. However, the standard hydraulic analysis used by the program will be through StormCAD. The easiest way to understand the difference between standard feature definitions found in the ORD application versus drainage and utility feature definitions and what makes those unique is best explained by just testing out the software itself. You can see in this example I've laid an inlet at the edge of a pavement section as well as an end section and a pipe connecting them. To open up the element properties for a feature definition, you simply select the feature definition and click Control I, or you can open up the element properties through the ribbon or other methods. You can see here the element properties is what you'd expect on a typical feature definition. Nearly all the information is what's found on a typical feature definition, but there are a few things that are a little different in how they interact. For example, there's use slope of surface, and you'll see on end sections you can match the slope of the conduit as well. These are some SUDA properties that are intermixed in the feature definition itself. The key difference between drainage and utility feature definitions versus other feature definitions can mostly be found in the utility properties. This is a different properties than your element properties. It can be found on the ribbon by searching for it. Utility properties can be found here. You can also click, if you have your feature definition selected, you can click Open Utility Properties here. I have my utility properties pinned, of course. Normally it'll be floating. There's another way you can also do it, and that is if you click the feature definition and you hover over it, it'll give you the properties and the utility properties. So there's a lot of different ways that you can access this menu.